today's video, we have a top 10 on all the wide receivers in the game. Let's get right into those honorable mentions. Before we get into the video, make sure to go down in the comments right now and let me know which 3 wide receivers are you rocking right now. I absolutely love reading those comments. I personally am rocking Calvin Johnson, Colin Johnson, who will not be in this list because he's not obtainable anymore, so don't be looking for Colin. I do think he is top 5, but I'm not going to include him to this point. And I'm also rocking Randy Moss. So all tall players, comment diggers down below, and let's get right into those honorable mentions. My first 2 honorable mentions are literally going to be the exact same card. They're the exact same card. There's nothing different about them at all. Obviously, they're both 6'1". They are both route runners. Or Jimmy Smith is a deep threat, but he does get route tech for cheap. So he'll have all the main abilities like deep out elite and route tech. They'll have the same AP on both of them. And both of them are literally very similar in every single stat. Both, like I said, the exact same card. I do have 2 more honorable mentions for you, and our next one is going to be Terry McLaurin right here. This is a guy that's going to get 99 speed for you, but we do have plenty of 99 speed guys in the game. We have like, I think at least 20, 25 right now. But at the end of the day, he is only 6 foot right here. I do like his stats, though. He is good at literally everything. I just think I would value the height at this point of the year because everybody's getting fast speed. Right now, there's a couple even 98 speed guys on this list that are just overwhelmingly tall. So like I said, I do value the height a little bit more, but this is still a very, very good card. The last honorable mention is going to be the brand new Billy Johnson. I did just do a gameplay on this card literally this morning, and I absolutely loved him. 5'9". That's his negative. That's literally his negative. If you look at him on paper, he's literally the best card, one of the best on paper. He's going to have multiple 99 catching stats. He's going to have 99 medium, really good short and deep route running, and he's going to be 99 speed. It just sucks that he is 5'9". That's literally the only reason why he's not in the top 10. Officially getting into our top 10, we do have number 10, Julio Jones. And before I get into Julio, let me just tell you guys, Colin Johnson is not going to be on this list. We all know Colin Johnson is basically a golden ticket at this point. He is 6'6". He is 98 speed, but he gets every ability for cheap. For example, he literally has route tech for me at 6'6". So yeah, Colin Johnson, I'm not going to include him because he's not available to everybody, but I do think he is a top 5 receiver in this game easily right now. But moving back into our number 10, we do got Julio Jones. He's going to be 98 speed. So it shows 94 right now, but he did get a +1 from his combine. As you guys know, the combine card had stipulations built into their card. Julio does have technically 95 when you get him, so +2 with the strat cards, and then the power up, he'll have 98 speed. So not 99 speed, but he will be 6'3", 220 pounds. He's good at every stat. All of his catching will be above a 95. His deep is actually much lower than we'd like it to be, but at the end of the day, he still will make a lot of plays. I did have him in my slot when I did use him. I was in that 25 Titans there for a little bit. I did love him. Julio always seems to be good in Madden. We all know that. It definitely has to do with that height. Number 9, we do have DK Metcalf, and this is a card that I absolutely love. I hate that they changed his archetype. Physical archetype is probably the worst, although you'll see a lot of physical archetypes on this list because they tend to be the taller, bigger wide receivers. But DK is 6'3", basically 230 pounds. He's going to get 99 speed on any theme team. He's really basically maxed out. It just sucks that you can't get like a route tech or even deep out elite, which was one of the best abilities in the game, for cheap right now because his archetype. I know a lot of people like Matchup Nightmare. Matchup Nightmare seems to be like a facade right now. It lights up on everything, but I swear it does nothing. It does nothing compared to like a red zone threat or, like I said, a deep out elite. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I feel like a lot of people don't use it now because of that, but at the end of the day, DK, very good card. We could all tell. 99 speed, and he's gonna hit all these stats. Hell yeah. Number 8, we do have Claypool, and Claypool and the next guy on our list are 2 guys that I think are very interchangeable. I do think Claypool is one of the best cards in the game. You don't really see him because of his price tag. I think he is still 800K right now, although people are speculating, I almost said the wrong word there, speculating that they might get reduxes for 98s on Sunday with the eggs. But at the end of the day, I think Claypool, 95 speed, so he'll be 98 on a non-theme team. He is 6'4", 238 pounds, one of the heaviest wide receivers in the game, so he's going to break a lot of tackles for you. All of his catching is 299 catching stats when powered up. He'll have a 98 as well. His route running, he'll have a 99 deep. Like I said, another negative with them is that physical. It really, it's crazy. Most of the best receivers in the game are physical. It's just how big they are. This dude is literally he's just huge. That's basically what it is. 6'4". He's crazy. Number 7, we have a card that is literally, like I said, very interchangeable right there with our guy Claypool. He is 6'5". He does weigh a little bit less, but it's not a big deal. It's only 7 pounds. He is 6'5", so you're gaining an inch in height right there. You're both going to be 98 speed on him. Physical archetype again. Like I said, we're kind of getting dominated by a lot of these big physical wide receivers in the game. That's why a lot of route runners like Billy Johnson, who made honorable mention, or like Ocho Cinco and those guys do help a lot, although they're not in the top 10. Looking at him though, all of his catching stats are cracked, similar to our guy Claypool. You're not going to hit many 99s as him, but I do think like once you hit that threshold of like basically 90 or even like higher 95s, you're really okay when it comes to those stats. I would rather just take that +1 in height. Although you might not notice it too much, it definitely does matter. I think Mike Evans I am taking over with a slight lead over Claypool. For 6, we do have Devonta Adams, and similar with Devonta Adams and like the Claypool and Mike Evans situation, Devonta Adams and the next guy are two guys that are very interchangeable for me. I think he could easily be our number 5 as well on this list, but he is a route runner, which I do absolutely love. Route running is one of the best in the game. He does get every team chem, but the every team chem thing is really just a cherry on top. He's going to get hit 99 speed regardless if you power him up. So really getting every team chem does not matter at all. Unless you do not have the coins to get his 96. He'll have 99 in all 3 of his catching stats, which is absolutely amazing. 97 in all of his route running when powered up. And like I said, route runner does help. You do need at least one route runner on your team for that route tech if you are going to use it. A lot of people do run man coverage now late in the year with all the stacked corners. So I like to have one route tech there out there on the field. And Tay, I did notice he didn't drop a lot of balls on sideline. That's why I did end up getting rid of him myself, but he did still play really well in certain situations. I would not play him in the slot if your slot gets a lot of sideline catches. That's where I noticed him to struggle a lot. I've had some bad times with this card, and I used him a whole heck ton. Number 5, we do have Michael Irvin. This is a card that absolutely is just goated. He is a physical archetype. So like I said, him and Devonta Adams are very interchangeable on my list. So he is taller than Devonta Adams, but he is a worse archetype. So it really depends on what you need for your team if you're looking at this and which one to pick. Do you need a route runner or do you just need any type of receiver, the better overall receiver? And that's what you're going to get in Michael Irvin. I think the bigger, juicier receivers, one that could break tackles after the catch, ones that are just going to go up and get the high balls a lot easier. I know 1 inch isn't the biggest deal, but that's why I said very interchangeable. He has really good catching stats, all going to be 98 plus with a 99 spec catch. Really good route running, all 95 plus after the power up. Like I said, the only thing really negative about him is that archetype. Number 4, I have Cooper Kupp, and the reason why Cooper Kupp is number 4 is because the other 3 guys are literally just towers. They're literally towers that are gonna get 99 speed. But I do like Cooper Kupp as a filler. Like, I don't think you should use the next 3 guys on this list all at once, only because you do need a route runner. Like I said, I do feel like you do need a route runner on your field, and Cooper Kupp is one of those guys that can do everything. He's gonna get all of those ability buckets for cheap for you, and at the end of the day, I really do think, like, if you can get deep out elite route tech, you can get all these other abilities, red zone threat, all for cheap. It can help your offense out so much with that versatility. I know a lot of people always bring up that jumping set. This is everybody knows how good Cooper Kupp is. 6'2". You don't notice that jumping at all. Honestly, I think Cooper Kupp has been one of the best cards I've seen this year thus far. But at the end of the day, like I said, ignore that jumping set. He's gonna get 99 speed for you. He's gonna get every ability bucket for cheap. Really good height on him. He's good at everything. Number 3, we do have the brand new Tim Patrick, and I think this is one that basically, if this guy had Randy Moss as his name on his card, everybody would want him on the team. But since he's Tim Patrick, he's kind of go under the radar. And look how good this card truly is. 6'4", 210 pounds. So he is huge. 6'4" is absolutely huge. He's going to be 99 speed for you as well on any theme team when powered up with the +2 strat cards and obviously the +1 speed and power up. And he's going to have really good catching, 99 catching, 97 catch traffic, and a 96 spec catch. And all of his route running is really good. Obviously his short's not the best. I would not play this guy in the slot. I'd probably play him on the outside. I think that's the best spot you're going to use him at. But yeah, like I said, if this guy had any other, if he had Mike Evans on the back of his jersey, Claypool, any of these guys, he would be getting, you'd see him much more out there, despite even being a little bit expensive. This is actually the only one on the auction. I think these cards might be in the one of the extravagant eggs. I could maybe see them being in the crown egg. I don't know, because obviously there's a crown in this promo. I could see that happening. But yeah, I think these cards, if they drop in price on Sunday with Easter, which is tomorrow, yeah, Tim Patrick might be a guy you want to go grab. This dude's amazing. Number 2, we do have Randy Moss, and this is another guy just like Tim Patrick who I think is going to drop in price like crazy tomorrow with all the eggs opening. But he is 6'4", 210 pounds, so the exact same physicals. Same weight, same height as Tim Patrick right there. They're both going to get 99 speed for you, and they're both deep threat archetypes, so they're almost the same exact card, and they're both similar in stats. I think Randy Moss has a tiny bit of a lead in stats when it comes to route running. He has much better short right there. He's going to have 98 at all all catching besides the spec. He's gonna have a 99 just like Tim. So literally the almost exact same card. Like I said, Randy Moss kind of just has that name value, but short out running also is just a +4 on him. So I'm gonna take Randy Moss at the end of the day over our guy Tim Patrick. Very close though. And number 1, I have one of my favorite wide receivers in the game. I loved his 95 Bo Nose. If you guys go watch my last video from 2 weeks ago, his 95 Bo Nose was a top 5 card on my list as well. Yes, that card was so old, and obviously Calvin Johnson getting a brand new card is going to move right back into that number 1 spot. 6'5", 230, so he is plus 26 pounds. Or yeah, plus 26 pounds on the 2 guys we just saw, and he's +1 inch, so he's much bigger of a human being than those guys. He's going to get 99 speed. All of his catching is amazing too, all 95 plus. You have a 99 spec as well. 99 deep route running with 95 short and 95 medium. Like I said, the only thing that really sucks is that he's a physical archetype, but at the end of the day, I feel like Calvin is the one card that if I had to tell somebody to go get, this is the one you have to have on your team right now. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure to comment down below which cards you are rocking right now at wide receiver, and also let me know which ones do you think were snubbed, too high, whatever. I love reading those comments, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.